G'day guys, on this episode of Adventure Camping Australia I take a quick recce trip out to the Barron grounds to see if it's suitable for my family. Come and join us. Big water, liquids, sugar, your phone charger, and a whole bunch of accessories in here that I don't need. Backup camera, goggles from yesterday, wallet, sunscreen and keys. That's what I'm taking with me. About 3 hours to do this hike, get back down and pick up the kid from school. Adventure Camping Australia is a proud ambassador of Keen Australia. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and if you want, hit that notification button so you see our videos come up when they do. It means a lot, and thanks for watching. Hi guys, my name's Adam, Adventure Camping Australia. I make videos for the couch potato parent who has adventure in their veins, pumping through their blood, and just want to share it with their kids, but don't know how. Well, they know how, but they don't know where to go. So today, I'm out at the Barron grounds. If I back it up a second, I'll show you how I got here. And if you're new to this channel, and it sounds like you, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell, so you know when the next video is coming up. If you like this one, please let me know in the comments. I'd like to know what kind of adventures you're looking for. Stonebridge. 20 more meters. That's where we're going. Should be fun. So what I do is I go out, I do a few recce trips, a couple of overnighters, and I'll tell you how good or bad they are for the kids. Or maybe you should just do them yourself, just to get that little bit of adventure back into your life. So today we're at the Barron grounds. We're doing the stone walk. It's a 4K return, and apparently this would be a good one for the kids because there's a good outlook. So you can do the full loop, or you can just do the out to the crossing and then back. Wow. We're going to Cook's Nose. All right, let's go. Today I did forget that I didn't have any of my hiking gear packed into the car, so I don't have hiking shoes. I'm not wearing my hiking pants. It's just a flat walking track, so we should be right. Wow, this is what, the third or fourth trip within 2 weeks. Loving this. See those guys. Now you know that if you get into a walk and straight away you're into the wildlife, and that's a plus for the kids. Hey, they love to see the wild animals. If you're able to see like wombats, echidnas, kangaroos, rock wallabies, all that kind of stuff, mate, it really gets the kids involved. But a little bit harder to find those out when you're in the bush, in the wild. So frogs, like 500 meters up from the car, good start. Yeah. Big roots, eh? Well, I suppose not really for the size of the tree. So this morning I set off at, I think it might have been about 8:15, dropping Eli off at school. First day back today, poor little bugger. These would be cool to check out. I think they're actually just really good views. But the stone bridge is what we're coming for today. Short walk, 1.1 k's left to go, and the track is still as perfect as it was when I left. So that's good for the young fella, the independent walker. But those younger than that, the toddlers, you can't walk more than 20 meters. They're going to be on the back of you. You've got a carry pack that's way better. Just remember, you have to carry them this far, so if the track's too hard, then you're not going to enjoy it yourself. Kids always love being on your shoulders, but that's never a problem. Track, it is now about 12 o'clock. Yeah, sun's pretty high, so maybe between 11 and 12. Lots of lizards on the trail, hey, lots of water skinks, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do come across some pythons or maybe some black or some browns today. So just be snake smart when you're on the trails, especially if you've got the kiddies out here. Walk up ahead of them. If you're the stronger walker, make sure you walk behind the pack. I always find that's easy to keep pace, so they're not falling behind. Going uphill now. It was very easy for me as a camper to get caught up with the four-wheel drive, the swags, the rooftop tents, the camp kitchens, all that crap. And then as the family started coming out with us, we get more and more and more stuff, and now we've got the camper. Very easy to get caught up in all of that and just forget what it's like to go back to basics, and you end up not doing anything out in nature. You go to a couple of caravan parks, and then you go to a couple of camping grounds, a couple of national park locations, but nothing too exciting where you actually get away from the bustle, which is what families really need to do. They really need to connect by disconnecting from everyday life. That's a must. So day trips really help with that. This is going to be a 2-hour walk for me, one back for the family. That's what you need, lots of those. There is no reason not to be able to come out here. Not even because you're too far away, because nobody's too far away from this. You could be the centre of Sydney and you've got the North Shore, you've got Royal National Park, you've got, all this bushland on the coast, which is no more than 30 minutes away, even by train. You can get there by train, for crying out loud. If you live in Western Sydney, you've got the Blue Mountains at your back door, 40 minutes in car, and you're at the Three Sisters. If you are down the south coast, like I am in Wollongong, there is a plethora of walks to do in town on the coast. If you live out of Dubbo, there's walks out there. Agreed, they might not be as green and lush as this, but there's walks everywhere, okay? So there's no excuse to be sitting at home thinking, I can't do that, it's too far away, I haven't got a four-wheel drive. You don't need a four-wheel drive for half these walks. The ones that you do need a walk for is probably the only reason I would keep it, because I still do solo trips and I still do hard trekking, which is something that I'm getting back into. So, and there will always be a reason to need a four-wheel drive to take the caravan somewhere off-road, somewhere special. But that's my reason for keeping a four-wheel drive. You just don't need one. Not to share this kind of quality time with family. And it's not always going to be here. So access is reducing in Australia. Even for walkers, it's becoming quite limited. So you need to get off your seat now, pick a place and go and check it out. You might get there and just have lunch in the car park because that's beautiful enough. Then the next time you go, you might get there, have lunch at the car park and go for a walk into the bush for 5 minutes to see what kind of flowers and trees there are. And by the time you know it, you're doing 5k hikes with the family. That take all of the day. It's unreal. Just start somewhere. Just start somewhere. All right, who can tell me why the water is that color? Look at the vegetation. Tell me why it looks like grandma's tree. This is why you wear the sandals. Not sure which way to go. Oh, cold. Well, that's the stone bridge, guys. That is the 2Ks down to here. Looking at this, I probably wouldn't bring the family here just for this. It's too short a walk for too little a payoff, and there's not too much the kids can do around here. The rocks are slippery, and I don't know how you would go swimming in this water. I can see all the mozzies on there, and you've got a lot of leaf litter on the top over there, so I probably wouldn't swim in this water. Very scenic though. All right, I'm going to actually continue around the loop. At this point, I probably would have taken the family home this way. My family's pretty fit. My baby's pretty light, so they could probably do the rest of the walk. Let's find out by doing it ourselves first. All right, next lookout, please. All right. Car park, 5Ks. Do I have enough time? 5Ks. It's like an hour. Yeah, plenty of time. Little lunch spot on the other side of the stone bridge. Check this out. Cool, huh? Can't see nothing way down here. Platform just appeared out of nowhere. I've 2.3Ks to the lookout, 3Ks to the car park, left to go. Service trail looks interesting, but that'll be for another time. Before I show you over there, we've got Saddleback Trig. We'll go and have a look at that in a second. Lunch bench over in the distance. You can see we've got the coastline. Not too sure if you can see that, but look at all this bush. Look at it all. Gorgeous. I think that's a lookout over that way. I can see some cliffs. The track goes that way. Let's go check out this trig point. Saddleback Trig, 1972. Cool, huh? Yeah, that's it. Gotta get a photo. I'm gonna check out what these trails are before I leave, just on the maps. So the tree wrecked this one. Come on. I nearly stepped on him, scared the shit out of me. He didn't move or nothing until I was like right on top of him. Baby brown. Well, they're definitely the ones you don't want your kids walking over. That's why I try to keep the kids like close to us. I prefer to walk in front, but then I walk too fast, so I like to walk behind him. That's a really hard decision, but I don't know. How would you guys do it? Do you reckon it's better off Dad leading the charge and trying to keep the pace with them behind you? It's a hard one. I don't know. How do you guys all do it? It doesn't get much better than that. Hey, how good's that? Well, I think that's going to be a wrap for today. 100 meters back to the track, and I think it's 300 meters back to the car park. So, with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say see you on the trails. But also, if you've enjoyed this video, then please let me know in the comments down below. If you'd like to like the video, I'd really appreciate it. And of course, if you want to see more of these type of videos, please hit the subscribe button and tick that little bell, and you'll get a notification every time I post a video. It's not always going to be walking in the bush. There will always be camping, caravan camping, overnight hikes, extended hikes, and lots of family fun. So please drop me a line down below, let me know what you think, and thank you for tuning in. And until next time, once again, I'll see you on the trails. How good was that walk? Lizards, lots and lots of frogs, butterflies, birds, millions of insects, and to top it all off, brown snake. Baby brown. Oh, 800 meters. There you go, still okay to go.